everybody, happy 2016 and welcome to my new beauty room. I'm so happy to be here right now. Like, I'm trying to like dull down my excitement a little bit. I've filmed this intro like 30 times because I know I can get a little overboard and a little over the top. I'm not gonna lie, I've been having a dance party for the past 30 minutes. Yes, all by myself, of course. And I'm just so happy to be in my beauty room, and especially since it's the first video of 2016 and I'm starting it in my new space. I feel so relieved and just happy to be here. So yeah, for today's video, I wanted to do a chit chat get ready with me because a ton of people were requesting a chit chat video and a lot of people were asking if I would do an update video, just kind of like telling you guys like what's going on with my life and all that jazz. So I thought, why not combine it? I didn't want to just sit here like a robot and just like talk to you. So I thought, let's do our makeup together and update you on my life and just chit chat and hang out and do what girls do best, right? Like this is my favorite thing to do with my friends. Like they'll come over to my house and we'll just sit in my makeup room for like hours and just listen to music and talk and drink wine. Today is coffee because it's noon, so wine, we wait until 5. Okay, we're gonna keep it classy, So yeah, let's jump into it. Just a heads up, I am gonna put every product that I use on my face in the order that I use it in the description box right below this video in case I'm like rambling and I forget to mention a product, which I can totally do. I will have everything listed down there for you guys if you're curious. And I apologize that I keep like drinking this drink. It's like kind of rude, but I got this before I came here to film and it's just so good. I get the caramel iced latte and I get 4 pumps of sweetener instead of 6 because I just think it's too sweet. I like to taste the coffee more than the caramel. You know what I mean? Here. I'm gonna start off by priming my face and I'm gonna use the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm, and this is the sensitive one. I know Nikki's Tutorials is like ride or die for this stuff. She is definitely the one who brought this to the cosmetic industry. And now a ton of people are using it. So I know that a lot of people really have been loving it. And Nikki says to rub it into your skin. I'm like, Nikki, mom told me. Nikki says to rub it into your skin until it's nice and tacky, because at first it really is like extremely silky smooth and it starts to get stickier and tackier and harder to blend, and that's when you know you're good to go. Oh yes, I smell like a sexy man now. Okay, I'm gonna be using the EX1 Invisawear Foundation. I have a little bit of tan on right now. A little bit, let's get real. I just got sprayed last night, and so this should be my perfecto color. I'm gonna take a little bit of this beauty oil. This is by Tatcha, and I'm going to put a few dabs of it like on my actual beauty blender. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I really want to go for like a dewy, fresh face look today with a really bold lip, very neutral, minimal eye makeup, and lashes. I'm just feeling that look right now. So that is the goal that I have in mind. Let's see what happens. I haven't used the beauty blender in so long to apply foundation, and honestly, like it really is so nice. It just, the only thing is I feel like I have to go over stuff a bunch of times to get like the desired coverage and like to even out like the redness. Like if you can see right now, I have a lot of redness right here in between my eyebrows and right here on my cheeks, and I feel like I have to go over those spots over and over and over when I use a beauty blender opposed to a brush. Like I think I prefer brushes more, but beauty blenders for under the eyes are everything. Okay, wow, this oil smells freaking incredible. Oh my God. Oh my God, what is that? Oh, I want this in like a candle. This is like the best smelling oil I've ever smelled in my life. I could burn a candle, I could burn several candles of that in my home. That smells like a spa, but like the best spa I've ever smelled in my life. Okay. Okay, Tatcha, go ahead and get me addicted to your extremely expensive product. No big deal. Let's move on to concealer. I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever concealer in the Ultra HD, and this is the shade R30. Oh crap, that's really light. No. We're just gonna stick to what we know. We're gonna use R32. I'm gonna mix R32 with R30 just because I don't wanna waste what I already put on the back of my hands, so that's a wee bit light. Oh! This stuff is really, really creamy and really pigmented, and it goes a long way, so I don't want to overdo it initially. Like, we can always add more, but it's not so easy to take stuff away. Okay, that is white, bitch! We can work with this. We can work with this, okay? It's it's a little too white for me directly there under the eyes. So let me see what I can do to fix this situation here. What I'm going to do to fix that is I'm going to add that highlight, that same concealer in other areas of the face so that it evens out and it doesn't look like stark white underneath the eyes. We're gonna add it to like the whole under eye area, chin, nose, and forehead, and then it'll just make our face look three-dimensional as opposed to looking like we have stark white under eye area. Also, this morning, basically I have not worn makeup in days. Like I'm talking days I haven't worn makeup. And you know, like when you don't wear makeup for like 2 or 3 days, it's one thing, but when you don't wear makeup for like a week for some reason, like you begin to look like a man. Like that's what happens to me. Like you have absolutely no residue left anywhere and like your eyes just get completely lost and you're like, what's happening to me? Like that's how I feel. And so this morning when I woke up, the second I got out of bed, what I did is I took just like a regular eye kohl, like an eyeliner, and I lined my eyes with black eyeliner, and then I immediately just went and washed my face and wiped it all off. And the reason I do that is because as you can see my eyes are lined right now, like tight lined. It's basically just like a lazy, quick way of tight lining your eyes so you don't have to take the time to do it when you're doing makeup. So that's what I did this morning. So that's why you're seeing my eyes are lined with black. I know it's so random, but these are things that we do. Okay, so now I'm going to take that concealer. I feel like my foundation is oxidizing a lot darker than my neck. No, honey, we don't like it. Concealer on the chin area to lighten that up. And I feel like my upper lip looks like I have a mustache right now, which is kind of weird. So I'm going to... and then I'm going to take concealer and put it right in the center of my forehead, because this will be my saving grace as far as making my face look even in the lightness that I'm bringing. You can make this look like a pretty flower. You can do whatever shape you want. I just slop it on because when you blend it out, you're not gonna be able to see the difference. So it doesn't really matter how you initially pack that on. It really matters how you blend it out. I feel like I'm really bad at talking to you guys when I'm doing my makeup about other things. Like I would love to talk to you guys about a million things right now, but I feel like as I do my makeup, all I wanna do is just tell you guys what I am doing on my face and why I'm doing it. But I need to get better at it because I have so many requests for like chit chat get ready with me's, but I suck at it. So this video is like my first attempt at trying to get better at that, because I would love to do chit chat get ready with me's because I feel like I could film more often if I did videos where I just talk to you guys as I did my makeup. So this is my first attempt, so we'll see what happens. We'll see how I do. I know that a ton of people have been asking me questions for the past couple of months. If you follow me on Snapchat, I have shown kind of like sneak peeks of my beauty room and my new office space that I have here. And a lot of people have been asking me, especially on Twitter, like what exactly this space is, why I got it, what I'm using it for, what the purpose is, all that jazz. You know, we're all nosy. That's how it is, especially as women. Like we have to know every little detail, and I totally get that. So basically, a very long story short, John and I have been trying to buy a house for, hold on, let me get my facts straight. We're in January. John and I have been looking at houses since last December. So like 13 months ago, John and I started looking for homes to actually purchase, because right now we are living in a condo and we're renting it. And we actually wanted to purchase the condo that we lived in, but our landlords want to keep it, which I totally understand because I would want to keep it too. This year, it was kind of like we just realized that it's not meant to be, like not right now. And we definitely had like some moments of frustration because there was at one point we thought that we were getting a house and we were so excited. I was like, it's my dream house. There's a backyard for the dogs and it's the perfect amount of square footage. And I was so excited, and it was just like sweet and charming and just enough space. And then when we went to go do the walkthrough, the whole thing fell through. Someone else jumped in, bought it, paid cash, boom. And it was just like so disappointing, but we were like, you know what? It's not meant to be. After being frustrated, we're like, you know, God has a plan and everything always works out. And so it's just not our time to buy. So maybe 2016 is gonna be the year that we buy. Maybe it's not, like we'll find out. But in the meantime, John and I are truly outgrowing our space. Like we live in a condo right now, and with us having 2 dogs now, like our family is growing. John's drum career is like taking off. He has gotten so many amazing opportunities recently. And along with that, he has more and more equipment all the time. He has so many drum sets now. Like he needs a studio to store his drum sets really, because they're in the house in the garage. And he has like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. He has 10 drum sets. Like it's in 10 drum sets. Yeah, that's no joke. So, and then with all this stuff always coming to, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm gonna be going with the Carli Bybel palette. I might just, I have not used this palette yet actually, so I'm excited to use it for the first time today. I'm going to go in with this color, I know that. I want to keep the eyes nice and neutral, and I'm thinking about doing like a super, super dark purple lip, so I'm gonna go in with this, maybe like a bump of that in the crease, we'll see. Okay, so anyways, trying to find a brush. Hold on. Okay, so anyways, we're just outgrowing our space, and like I have so much going on outside of YouTube. Like YouTube is my favorite thing that I do, absolutely hands down, that's considered like work, but I don't consider YouTube work. Like the stuff that I do outside of YouTube is what I actually consider like my work, because this is like fun. I love sitting in front of the camera. I love filming videos. I love it. I've been editing and filming videos since I was a little girl. Like it's always been a fun hobby for me, so I truly enjoy doing this. But there's so much other stuff going on in my life right now that we are truly outgrowing. So along with like the cameras and the lighting and the backgrounds and the backdrops, and I'm not kidding you guys, I have like probably 5 packages show up at my house every single day for stuff that I'm working on, for like approval, stuff from labs, collaborations, and all this jazz. So it just got to the point where my anxiety was getting so bad because I was always working from home. There'd be days where like 3 days would go by and I would not step outside, and I would get really bad anxiety, and I struggle with something called derealization, which my throat gets tight just talking about it because it sucks. But anyways, if any of you out there have struggled with derealization and you know what it is, like I'm right there with you, it freaking sucks. But anyways, so my derealization was getting horrible, and basically it just means that you feel like you're very foggy and you just feel like you're kind of in a dream state and your mind just isn't clear. And I was in therapy about a year ago. You guys didn't know, but I was in therapy 3 times a week while I was here on YouTube, and I'm done now. Like I just went for like 8 months, maybe 8 months to a year, I think. And during that period, anyway, so long story short, she recommended to me that I really need to like separate my home life from my work life, because it was really causing horrible anxiety. And many of you who work from home and like you have your own at-home business, I'm sure you completely understand what I'm talking about, because you never know when to shut off work and turn on like relaxation time. So like it would literally be 2 in the morning and I would be like in my makeup room at my desk, like approving things and writing emails, and John would be like, Jaclyn, it's 2 in the morning. I never knew how to turn it off. So now I have an office space, no joke, a 1/4 mile away, and I get to come here Monday through Friday, and I get to do everything work related here. Like this is where I come to have phone calls, meetings, approvals, like lab submissions. Everything now happens here, and I now have a space for all of my fan mail. I don't really like calling it fan mail, but my mail from you guys, my subscribers. I have like an entire huge walk-in closet that's all of that I actually get to like look at it and see it. Like before it was like crammed, like because I didn't have any room. And now I have a dedicated beauty room with all my stuff out, my lights. I'm just so happy here, you guys. Like I'm just so, I could cry. I've cried several times. I'm just so happy to have this space. I just feel so lucky now. And now I feel no pressure to rush and buy a house, because I have like my workspace, I have my YouTube space, and then I have my home. And honestly, like even though I love YouTube so much, like the past 8 months, filming has been a very big stress in my life, just because it takes up so much room in my space that we're already outgrowing. And now, like the past 2 days, I have been so excited to film, like more excited than I've been in a year. Like I have been so excited to come here because it's just me. I'm all by myself. I have so much room. I'm just so happy to have this space. So for those of you wondering like exactly what's going on, I know I'm not even doing my makeup at this point, I'm just babbling. That is what this whole beauty space is all about. Like I said, it's literally right down the street, so it's basically like a home away from home, which might not be healthy, but it is, and I absolutely love it. These shadows are nice from this Carli Bybel palette. I like these. These are really blendable, honestly. And this palette, when I got it, I was shocked by how lightweight it is. Like, I wish I could tell you guys how light it is, because it's, sorry, Carli. Honestly, that's all I'm going to do to my eyes. I'm just gonna walk away because I'll get too smoky too soon, and I don't want to do that. I want to have like very basic eyes because I'm basic. By the way, this background, like the wallpaper is permanent, but I'm getting a vanity right here, so I'll have a vanity here with like some flowers, and I'm actually putting like bling, like actual like rhinestone bling on this wallpaper, which I'm so excited about. And I'm also thinking about getting I actually already got them, 2 small sconces to hang, like little chandeliers to hang on the wall, like right here. What do you guys think of that? If I have like 2 lights, like pretty chandeliers hanging right here on the wall. and they like frame my face with like a vanity and like flowers, do you think that that'll look good? I think it'll look pretty, but I also don't want it to look like, hello and welcome back to like home decor with Jaclyn. Like, this is not the only background that I'm gonna be using in this room though. I have like a vanity over there, I have a desk over here, so I'll switch it up. This isn't like the only background I'll use, but this is just one of 3 that you will see. This is not good. My eyebrows were looking more like bushes, not brows. So I've been getting a lot of people asking me if I'm gonna be at IMATS LA this year, and there is a long story behind this, but short version of the story, I'm actually going to be in LA the exact weekend of IMATS. So I'm going to be there for business stuff that I have been planning since October. Basically, I'm gonna be there for like 6 days and my schedule is slammed. Like, what I did is I scheduled like 6 days out in LA, and I am using like every day to do something that needs to be done in LA. Like, I'm going to different places and people. It's awkward because I can't really say everything that I'm doing because it's stuff that you guys will see later in the year. But basically, I'm gonna be there over IMATS, and I want to go to IMATS and I wanna see you guys, but I also don't wanna piss IMATS off because last year there was like a lot of drama with everyone getting kicked out, and like I went in there and I was only inside of IMATS for like, what, 6 minutes, and had to leave and go outside, and people were upset and people were tweeting at me like, you know, this is so wrong, you should be able to come. But at the same time, like, I completely understand that IMATS doesn't want YouTubers coming in and causing huge lines and chaos, and then like people can't shop and IMATS doesn't make money because like it's like fire hazard and all that. So I don't want to upset IMATS in any way. So basically, I do plan on going if IMATS allows. So I am trying to figure that out on my end of things. And I'm in contact hoping that I can go there and see you guys. I will, of course, update you on Snapchat and Twitter and let you know, but I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm going to be at IMATS Saturday at 1 o'clock because I don't know. If IMATS says, we don't want you here, I'm not going to go. Like, I'm going to respect that, but I will let you guys know on Snap and Twitter either way. If you guys follow me there, of course, my Snapchat information or my Twitter information is always down below in the bottom bar. Okay, I'm going to grab my baby. This is just my baby. I don't even know what to call it. It's just my baby. I snapped about this palette. I took the time last week to sit down and, no joke, go through every single eyeshadow that I have in my collection. When I say single, I'm talking like singles, like magnetic eyeshadows, and create a jumbo palette of like my absolute favorite go-to can't live without eyeshadows, and that's what this palette is right here. So as you can see, it's like literally my favorite colors ever. So I have a ton of requests from you guys to do a video going through each and every shadow, and I will totally do that for you guys later this month. If you really want it, you know I'll do it. So I'm going to reach in here and grab MAC Nylon, which is the first one in there because I can't live without MAC Nylon. I'm gonna pop that on my inner corner to get some banging highlight going. I don't know why I get so much satisfaction doing this with Z palettes when you go, ah! I don't know why. Okay, so I'm actually gonna run into this Carli Bybel palette. I'm gonna pick up this highlight right down here, this like second one that's kind of, yeah, it's a highlight, it's a cheek highlight, I believe. And I'm going to just put a little bit of this right here on the inner corner of the eye and just kind of fade it out so that we have not too much. I don't wanna bring it all over the eye, just kind of the inner corner, and then it'll kind of fade away. Fade away. Ooh, I am going to get this thing called the Cool Laser treatment in LA. It's like a facial, and I'm so excited. I made my appointment yesterday. I feel like everyone and their mom has gotten this treatment, and I'm just so excited. Anyways, so it's like it's like an actual laser, and it's supposed to help with dark spots and like hyperpigmentation and fine lines. And you guys, I am so excited to get this because I have so many sunspots. Like this one right here, I can never actually cover it, no matter how much makeup I put on. I did some damage to my skin when I was younger. I worked at a tanning salon for 1.5 years, not to mention I was like a sunbathing goddess. I was obsessed, and I would just use straight baby oil. It's so bad, you guys. And now, like, as a 25-year-old, I have so many lines in my skin, and I have so many sunspots coming through, and it sucks. But that's why you protect yourself, seriously. Like, I started protecting my skin when I was like 19 to 20, but from like 13 to 18, it was bad. So I don't know if the Cool Laser treatment is actually gonna help or if it's just a gimmick, but I have friends who've got it done. They say that it's amazing, so we'll find out. What am I doing with my life? Okay, so I do not have any bronzer out on the table. Let me find one. Okay, I'm going to be contouring the face with the Kat Von D Shade Light Palette. Okay, I heard a rumor, I'm hoping it's true because I will probably poop myself, and that is these are coming out in individuals, like magnetic singles that you can buy separately, and if that's true, finally, like, prayers have been answered because I've been saying that I want this in a single for so long. If this is true, I will, no joke, buy at least 3 to 4 of these just right off the bat because this is my favorite under eye, like, yellow banana powder of all time. So for contour, I'm gonna use the Morphe M523. I know this is like the weirdest shaped brush for contour, but I think this is my favorite contour brush that I've ever used. I don't know what it's technically made for, but that's what I use it for. So I'm gonna use just this center color right here, just a little dabble do ya. And recently I have been Recently I have been applying my contour higher than normal. I used to kind of go like this from the corner and I would bring it down like straight like this and kind of swoop. Recently I've been bringing it like a centimeter higher and it really has been making a difference as far as making my cheekbones higher. So I've been doing this now the past couple of months and I've really been liking it so much more. Damn, this is intense! See, that's what I'm saying. This brush, look at how sharp that edge is. Look at how sharp. You would not think that this brush would give you an edge that sharp, but it does. It's amazing. Yes, honey, yes. This is honestly such a good contour shade. Put just a little bit of this on the hairline. Okay, I'm gonna go in with lashes, and I'm gonna be using these, who are these even by? I bought these online when I was in Chicago. Glossy Makeup by Natasha Zaki, and these are in the style Chelsea. I wore these in my December favorites video, and tons of people were commenting that they loved my makeup and that it seemed so like natural glam, and I think it's because of these lashes. I purchased them online because I saw someone post them on Instagram, and I was like, oh, that looks cool, and then I just bought a couple pairs, and I really, really like them. These have a clear, like flimsy band, kind of like the Demi Wispies from the drugstore, which some people love, some people hate. I'm kind of indifferent to it, but they do have that clear band. I personally think that it makes it a little bit more difficult to get them on the eyes, but once they're on, they are more comfortable. That's the way I feel about the clear band situation. So this is what the lashes look like now that they're on. As you can see, they are very dramatic and wispy, but they're not heavy. Like, they're not dense. They're not gonna cast a shadow and make your eyes look small, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lashes to kind of balance out these long lashes on top. Now for blush, I'm going to use this MAC blush in the shade Spellbinder. I just got this from one of their collections. I don't know what collection it was. I can't keep up with MAC collections anymore. Like, I'm not as good as it as I used to be. But it was one of their newer collections. I just got it in the mail yesterday. I'm just gonna pop a little bit of that. It's like a really nice corally pink. I'm gonna take a little highlight and pop it at the high point of my brow. Okay, so now I'm going to highlight my cheeks, and I am so excited to try these new Anastasia glow kits. Have you guys seen these like on Instagram? Oh my god, I'm so excited to try them. I think she told me that these are not the final packaging or something. I'm not quite sure. And this one is That Glow, which is kind of like a bronzy, like really nice summer highlight kit right here. The shades are all like a little bit warmer. And then here, this is called Gleam. And this is more like cool tone and a little bit more like springy. So pretty. So, oh god, I don't know what I want to use. There's too many options. I literally don't know what the heck to use. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Gleam Glow Kit and use Crushed Pearl. Let's see how. I have not used these yet. I have absolutely no idea how they are. This is my first time using it. I just got them. So, oh yes, honey, yes. Can you guys see like all my breakouts right now? All those little texture bumps? That's what happens to me. I don't get like oozy pimples. I get texture. Like right now I have all this texture on my cheeks. I don't know what's going on. I woke up with it yesterday and I'm like, thank you. So sweet of you. I'm gonna grab just a little bit of bubbly to go on top of it from that glow because I feel like that's really like icy on me. Girl, I'm adding so much highlight. Oh my god. I'm just gonna like a beat on my nose. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the lip, and I want to do, let me wipe off my chapstick. I just got the Maybelline Vivid Matte Lip Collection sent to me. This is like the Maybelline liquid lipstick. I haven't tried them yet, so I thought I would try this. And this is in the shade Possessed Plum, number 50. It doesn't seem to be drying right now, but it says it's a Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick, so I'm hoping it's gonna get matte soon. Okay, so I've been sitting here waiting for about 3 minutes and it is not drying matte. It's just staying super glossy, which is fine, but not for this color. I don't want it to be glossy. So I'm going to blot this off and go in with the Anastasia Utopia. Not Utopia, Potion. Let's try this again. And the Anastasia one is matte. Matte as fuck. I don't think you guys can actually ever understand how long it takes for me to do liquid lipstick. Because literally a full 10 minutes of carving out these lips. Like everything you see right here, this is all fake. Like for some reason, this side of my mouth has so much more lip and this one is just like, nope, sorry. So I have to like bring this down and fake it so much and keep this one like nice and tight and following the natural line. It's a process, but I'm constantly like getting up close and then like scooting back and getting up close and scooting back, like to constantly see because my lips are just so uneven. But anyways, first world problems, let's move on. My camera did die at the very end, not die, but it stopped recording at the very end because it records in like 20-minute segments. I did set my face with the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix Setting Spray. Great setting spray by Makeup Forever. A lot of professional makeup artists love this. I used to use it like crazy back in the day, but this is just gonna help with the longevity of your makeup. It'll help moisturize and it'll also make your powder not look as powdery, so everything looks a wee bit more natural. Also, I have been meaning to tell you guys about this and it just keeps slipping my mind, but the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, you guys, I have been so in love with this product for such a long time now, and I think that it is, honest to God, the best dewy skin mist of all time. Like 2 sprays and that's all you need. But something that I've noticed is that if I have on eyeliner or mascara, especially a lot of it, and I spray this on my face, it only takes about 5 minutes and my eyeliner and my mascara is gonna start transferring. Like down here, I'll get tons of black dots under my eye. It'll transfer up here on my brow bone. So what I do is I will actually grab like a palette like this, cover my eye, spray my cheek, cover my eye, spray my cheek, cover my eyes, spray my forehead. And that way, this never actually comes in contact with your eyes. So your eye makeup stays in place, but the rest of your face can look nice and dewy. So you can just use your hands, cover your eye like that. But that's just something, a tip that I wanted to give you guys. I'm sure some of you have experienced it as well. So just cover your eyes and spray and you'll be good to go. I've even had John like stand behind me before and just go like this as I spray my face. I'm like, thanks, babe. All right, you guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope that you enjoy. I love making this video for you. I think these are like my favorite videos to film, honestly, at least one of them, other than favorites videos. Favorites videos are my favorites, but I think this is my second favorite because it's just so easy. Like, just sitting down, talking to you, hanging out, getting ready. Like, it just feels very natural to me. So yes, I hope that you enjoy. If you did, let me know and I will totally incorporate more of these on my channel, especially now that I will have like the space for it. And like, it's just so great. Like, I don't have to be like, John, can you leave the house? John, can you go do this? Because if John is home and I'm filming, I feel very uncomfortable because we live in a small condo. And so he can hear every word I'm saying and I feel so awkward, like talking to the camera when John is like doing stuff out there. So now that I have my own space, like, it's just great. Like, I feel like I can be as loud as I want. I can scream if I want. No one's here. It's just me. I have all the room in the world. So With that being said, let me know what type of videos you want to see. If you want to see like more chit chat get readies, if you want to, just let me know. And I'm open to whatever. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy. I love you guys. I'll be back with my best of beauty video next, which is going to be a long one. So be prepared. All right, that's it. I'm done babbling. I love you guys and I'll see you later. Bye.
That shit crank.
Don't care, I don't, but you still hit my phone up. Okay. Why does my hair hate me? Jaclyn, get over yourself. Hey guys. My teeth look a little yellow. Just a little. I am very, very, very messy.
I'm on my dick. Girl, you know what it is.
Did you just say that?
Rack City hard. Too much rims like a nacho. If you ain't got no ass, bitch, wear a pony. You know what it is.
This song is getting me so emotional, you know? It's just so beautiful.
Rack City bitch, Rack City bitch, Rack City bitch.
My hair needs a good old spanking because it is not obeying me.